Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, CCX here. Welcome back to Grandia. In the last episode, we end up seeing the manifestation of the spirits become the spirit sword. We enter the Incarian city and finally found that Gaia has finally fully metamorphosized and now is grown to its bigger caliber. Well, that doesn't really make any sense. Now we're gonna finally head to Mullen and Fina and try to convince them that we now have the ability to save the world. And now we're gonna continue on with the Incarian city. Now, before you end up clicking any of the switches, if you click one of the switches, this happens. Yeah, the enemies kind of spawn in. You have no choice but to click all the switches to even open the door. And I finally know where Raps' ultimate weapon is, because I actually played this beforehand just to see what else is left, and I managed to just completely beat the entire game. It was actually pretty fun. Yeah, I can now say that we're near the end of the game. As of this point, I'm going to be on autopilot right now. I'm going to just finish recording the rest of this, and I'm just gonna finish the game now. I let you guys wait so long, and I'm sorry that this RPG has been going on forever. But you know what? I'm pretty sure you guys are probably just waiting for me just to finish it before watching all of them. I mean, all of them. Ugh. All the parts, and to be honest, I don't blame you guys. That's kind of what I do with certain people's RPGs or LPs if they go on to for like forever. Because in all honesty, when your RPG goes on for like if your gameplay or let's play in general goes on for like a good 60 to 70 parts, I just wait for you to finish. It's like I just wait for you to finish. I'm sorry, I can't watch a daily episode. There's a reason as to why I have issues trying to watch daily episodes normally. But anyways, in the last episode, when we were in the sanctuary, I was talking about the differences in all the Grandia games. Now, here's the thing. I can understand that gameplay will be changed for the most part, but it's whatever. Also, can I also say something? Justice's sword is probably already up to that number already, but when I finished the game, I was actually at a lower level compared to my PSP run of the game, which is actually really good, because that kind of means that, yeah, this game can be beaten at the Pacific level that you are, because, yeah, the final boss is not hard at all. It's a pushover. It's just that if you don't do what I did, which is basically grind your ass off, you won't be able to actually curb stomp them. Most people will probably say, no, I like the boss being hard and actually being difficult and taking forever. I don't like spamming the same move, but you know what? I don't care. It's like, I really, really don't care. I want to just get through the damn game. By the way, that is our intro. That is our exit right over there. Now, I'm going to... Okay, you guys are not gonna... Oh, okay, cool. Anyways, this is actually where the friggin' Raps' ultimate weapon is. It is over on the left side. I completely bypassed this stupid area only because I kind of don't like this segment right here. You go ahead and do that. You open this chest, and bada boom, the evil shuriken. I was like, are you serious? His stupid ultimate weapon was just here, and I completely bypassed it so many times. 64 attack, 20 plus action, and the best shuriken in the game. The evil shuriken. Shuriken. No, it's pronounced shuriken. It's not pronounced shuriken. If you pronounce shuriken as shuriken, you're wrong. It's like you're wrong. Anyways, this here, you're just waiting for the platforms to align in the direction. This one it has to align 3 times just to align in the right direction, while the other one, there's a second one which aligns only 1, and it's like, okay, whatever. Anyways, go inside this pod, it disappears, by far the most randomest thing in this area, but it's the Incarian city, so I don't care. And, yeah, by the way, remember how I said that we only fight the Gaia Battler 3 times? I lied. We fight this guy 4 times. And in all honesty, he surprised me. Because I completely forgot that we fight this guy 4 times. I thought we fought him 3 times. No, I'm sorry, guys. We actually fight this guy 4 friggin' times. I also kind of like to think that this one was just half-assed here. Because in all honesty, he has like no purpose of being here. Like, yeah, I get it, Incarian City and whatever, but... Well, then again, the Incarian City is technically connected to Gaia, so maybe that's the reason. No, I don't want to use Howl. Oh, yeah, you don't have Runner. That's stupid. So, that's stupid. But yeah, this is the final Gaia battler in the game. Those other ones, no. This is literally the final Gaia battler. I swear. This is literally the final the final Gaia battler in the entire game. I'm sorry. I really legitimately thought that we only fought this guy 3 times. See, it's good that I don't remember a lot of things all that much, because it means that I can be surprised just like you guys. And then I also feel like an idiot because it means that I kind of don't really know this game all that well. Well, I should more so say I know this game well. It's just that, What else is there for me to say about the Gaia battler? He has more health and he does the same attacks. He does have one new move, however, and also, yeah, it's called Rust Gas, which is essentially like his Poison Gas ability, but meh. And he also sports, he does the same thing like most of the bosses, some of the bosses I should say, not all of them, where if he attacks you, he does a status-inducing inflicting move on you, kind of like that, where he put Liete asleep. That's not really, that's not foreboding at all, because it ends up saying a lot that how much this RNG sucks for me. Before, he just dropped reps. Well, actually, no, I think he probably put him to sleep even in the, practice run, too. Anyways, that's it for this guy. This guy is donezo. Goodbye, Gaia Battler. You have been a very annoying, recurring boss. By the way, expect that to happen a lot with most of the bosses I'm going to be fighting now, where I just completely curb stomp all of them. Because we're at endgame now, guys. I'm sick and tired of playing around. All these bosses need to die. Every last one of them. Also, if you don't get past that boss, before you do manage to... Alright. I got one more thing to say. The money. There is also money in the final area of the game. Why? Why is there money in the final area of the game? I don't care what... No, that is just stupid. That is a waste of time. It's like they just said, hey, we're gonna just put a bunch of these things here. Do you mind? No? You don't mind? Okay, that's cool. Don't worry. It's not gonna do anything, is it? Okay, that's nice. Why do that? That's so stupid. Wow, we're only 8 minutes in. Well, whatever. Yeah, like I said, since I know what to now do throughout the entire rest of the areas, we're now gonna go ahead and we're gonna now just finish the game, cause I let you guys suffer enough with like what 60 friggin' parts. Oh my god. Anyways, hey, look at that. Well, it's Fina trying not to get killed by Gaia battlers. Okay. By the way, look at this. The only time Justin will, well, one of the only times that Justin will ever use a move outside of battle. Now I finally understand what Lean was trying to say. The spirits will bless us if we fight with one heart together. If the will of humanity and the will of the spirits become one, any miracle can happen. We can defeat Gaia and build a new future. Sushin, your sword. I can feel the power of the spirits in it. This sword was given to me by the spirits. It will forge a new future for all of us together. At long last, the spirits have accepted you. No, it cannot be. The spirits can never forgive humanity's sins. How can the spirits ever forgive us for what we've done? Mullen, the spirits have never forsaken us. The spirits have ever stopped extending their hands to us. It's we who have forsaken the spirits, Mullen, just like you are doing now. What? What nonsense? Justin, what good is your talk? Show me proof that what you say is really so. Show me with your sword. Alright, Mullen on guard. And now it's time for the boss fight that everybody was not really waiting for. The battle between Mullen and Ball. Wait, I mean Justin and Mullen. Yeah, his voice acting is not really that great. Mullen, he has a few attacks, but I'm just going to say this now. Just use Thor cut, mid-air cut, and you win. Actually, I'm being serious. Just pretty much do all of those attacks, and you pretty much won the fight. And I'm going to just prove that to you right now. Hopefully he actually does what he did in my practice run and not actually hit me. Wait a minute, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. By the way, oh, you freaking kidding me? Fine, whatever. I don't know, looks like we're going to be seeing that move at the end of the game then. And he's almost dead. Oh, no, buddy boy. You think you're going to attack me? No. By the way, this is a perfect victory. Get wrecked.
What? I can't believe it.
Yeah! We won, guys!
That's the only time you will ever hear the perfect victory theme in the game. That was fun. Anyways, enjoy more cutscenes. Well, voice acting, I shall say.
Ah, Justin. This power. Have you been accepted by the spirits? Has a human been accepted by the spirits? So it was I who did not understand Lean. She put her trust in me. How stupid I was. If I had realized this earlier, I wouldn't have lost Lean.
No, Mullen. It's not too late. We were all wrong. And Lean knew that we would realize this. That's why she bought us time.
Let's go together, Mullen. We can fight. If we all put our powers together, we'll be much stronger than Gaia.
Can I fight once again? Have I, too, been given the protection of the spirits?
It's okay, Mullen. Me and Justin, Mullen, you and Lean, all of us live in this world. If we all work together, therein lies the blessing of the spirits.
To exhaust myself and fall in this place. That was the path that I was to follow. But my fate has changed. Let us open up a new future for Mother Earth. And for the people living on it. Let's go together, Justin. This time, I'll use my powers for all of you.
Thank you, Mullen.
Now, I love how insignificant Liette and Rap are in this game. It's like, once you get up to this point, it's like, nah, man, the focus is Mullen, Fina, Justin, and Lean. Rap and Liette? Who the fuck are they? It's like, yeah, who the hell are they? Ah, man. By the way, this dialogue I'm not reading because this dialogue goes way too fast for my comfort. Unless I'm very good at tongue-tying. Let's see how good I am. Okay. Whew, boy. Sergeant Nana, what are you doing here? You were discharged for service. Nah, forget that. No, just what are you up to? Yes, our plan was to go together. Can I help you with late? Here comes the reinforced Justin. New contest to seek of a challenge to fail beast. Justin, we decided to come help you with the soldier boy. Oh, thank you, Justin. There's no more army or civilians. Everybody's got the same way. Too much speaking. Whatever. Hey, it was close. What am I gonna do with you? It seems that I must give orders for everything around here. I provide cover from the outside, Justin. Fina, focus on breaking up the Spirit Stone. Okay, Mullen, we got it. And Justin and Fina, come back. Sure. It's up to you now, Justin. Alright, guys. Time for the final area of the game. Looks like there was no need for us all to show up. Oh well, guess we'll just mop up then. It's time for the final area of the game. And to be honest, I kind of like going into this area like this rather than leaving the damn area. You can still leave the area and go back to the J base. And I think you can go back someplace else to go ahead and buy some weapons. But other than that, it's time to enter Gaia. The final level in the final dungeon of Grandia, ladies and gents. And god damn, is it a short dungeon. You guys thought it was a long dungeon? Ha! You guys must be bugging. This place is not that long. This place is very relatively short. Now, this is where you want to go in first. Now, okay, I'm going to tell you this right now so I don't go ahead and look like a dope. What you want to do, these cactuses here have the capabilities, depending on the combination, they will open up these little slimy things. The path is one from going clockwise. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Not counterclockwise. Just, well, actually, no. It's one. Okay. 1 is up. 1 is north. 2 is east. No, 2 is west. And 3 is south. And no, 3 is east. And 4 is south. So the combination you want to press is 1, 4, 2, 3 to be able to get the last 2 items. So what you want to do first is you want to go around and press 1, 4, 2, 3. That way, these 2 will come down and you don't have to worry about it. If you keep getting the wrong, if none of them open up, what will happen is that the cactuses will just respawn, and that's really it. And the item that we've gotten is Fina's ultimate weapon. The Whip of Light, 65. Now, if we look at everybody, Justin is kind of missing one more spirit something. And we'll be getting it in this area here. So, yeah, let's actually continue forward because we're only 17 minutes in and I actually want to progress. Now, the enemies in here are all called Gaia enemies. They're the same type of enemies that you fought before when you first fought them, but this is the final friggin' recolor in the game. I'm sorry if you guys were expecting anything better, but this is what you get. I'm not sure what the final area in Grandia 2 is like, but I did read some comments, and I know reading comments don't really help because opinions is opinions, but I guess I can say hearing the thoughts of people and the thoughts of the final dungeon is basically like it was very easy to get to him too. So yeah. Even if I say that, I don't think spoiling the gender of a boss is really much of a spoiler. In all honesty, the boss can be a guy, a dude, or a nothing. Also, those cactus things, they transform in these guys. Can you guess what these guys are called? We got cactus men and those other men, and what this one's called? Gaia men. A Gaia man. Which sounds like a very deranged superhero. Gaia man! Like I said, they do the same exact movesets as they did before. It's just that they just hurt more. That's it. I know. It's a very mediocre final dungeon, but to be fair, I think all final dungeons in most RPGs do this too, where they just reuse models of bosses or monsters. And I'm going to say this now. If you think about it, remember how I said that most of the bosses get reused? Like how the 3 optional bosses in the Tower of Temptation was reused, how the Castle of Dreams boss was reused, how the Elent bosses were reused. Can you guys guess where the last few enemy bosses that we have yet to fight yet? You want to know the only boss that probably does not get recolored in this game is the damn Clay Bird. I would have liked it if that got recolored, but no, that would have been smart. And this game was not having that. But yeah, well, to be fair, the Claybird got recolored at the end of the world area, so I guess that was technically its recolor. It's very half-assed recolor. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm fine with recolors, but god damn, I never realized when I end up LPing this game or end up play through it a third time, they reuse every single boss model in the game. They use the Ruin Guard, the Squid King, the Ganymede, the Grin Whale, they utilize every single thing. And I'm like sitting here like, are you serious? You guys couldn't just make up different boss models? No, you guys literally just colored them differently and called them a different enemy and said, bada boom, there we go, different enemy. If I end up just taking the little picture from the Wikipedia that's a ping, I could have just go ahead and just recolor the damn thing purple. That's like a Photoshop boss right there. It's an effing Photoshop where you just change the color palette of the damn monster. And I know that's probably like the terminology for a lot of reskins for the bosses, but I'm sorry. Reskins, I like them and everything, and you know what? Kingdom Hearts is sort of fine with that crap because they only reskin them in Final Mix, but god damn, man, even that's terrible. But then again, they also don't recolor them right off in the same game. They recolor them in the remake of said game, so I'm a little bit more lenient when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, more so than lenient with every other RPG that does that kind of crap. Anyways, you don't want to go into any of these directions. You want to not go, well, you actually do want to go this way, because this way will actually take you to the direction that you're supposed to go. Don't go in, I'm going to say this now, there is one item that I left behind. It's called the Tear Gem. It just gives you 3 SP, and it can only be used once, so it's actually not really useful. A lot of the items in this area are not really that interesting, to say the least. They're very... and then that's it. They're just there, and then you just go about your business from there. I am going to end the episode when we do fight the boss here, because they gotta pad this game out somehow. They could have just made it into a straightforward dungeon, but nah, man, we gotta have mini bosses, quote unquote mini bosses. But like I said, can you guess who are the last 2 recolor enemies that we have to fight? I don't know. Let's take a guess. Take a guess. In fact, I want you to pause the video as I'm fighting these monsters, and I want you to take a guess. And as soon as you take a guess, keep playing the video. Once you've taken that guess, play the video. I just want to see if you guys can get it right. If you got it right, please tell me in the comments. If you didn't, well, then I can't help you. And I mean, I know it's probably hard to try to remember every goddamn boss in existence that we fought in this game series, but... I mean, to be fair, you guys did see every single enemy again. I'm not even lying. You guys literally saw every single boss over again. It's actually kind of funny that, you know, you say that it's hard to remember all the bosses, considering they reuse the fucking same models of the same damn bosses, but whatever. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and not really cut back, because it actually does not take me that long to get back from the save point. It's actually all the way over here. This is actually a very manageable dungeon. I'm trying to hear if the... Yeah, okay, I can hear the sound. Anyways, time to fight the first boss. Now, you guys are probably wondering, this doesn't look familiar to me at all. Well, to be honest, I don't blame you. But you guys do remember that little tiny flower, right? Yeah, guess we're fighting again. By the way, the only reason why there are 2 bosses in this area is so that they can reuse boss music number 1 and boss music number 2. The Gaia Treant. Oh my god. Oh, they're doing it again. I shall now dub Grandia, the game that literally reuses bosses every single time. And you know what would have probably made it a little bit more fine for me about reused bosses? Is if they didn't use the same moves. Like this, literally, this and the other boss that we're going to be facing does the same moveset, guys. They do the same effing strategy, and it bothers me. It really, really bothers me. Like, I mean, I can forgive everything else, but the fact is that they just literally, they just reuse everything. They've reused everything. But it's whatever. Anyway, strategy. Strategy. Look at the strategy I gave you when we first fought this guy. And if I didn't give a strategy then I'll give a strategy now. You actually don't need a strategy for this one. You just use your most strongest attacks until it dies. Because in all honesty, at this point in the game, you should be relatively powerful enough to be able to handle practically every single boss in existence. And I mean, yeah, there could be some terrible times where you can probably get wrecked by the bosses. I mean, that kind of comes with a staple with a lot of the bosses. All the bosses can pretty much wreck you. I'm trying to not use Justin's ultimate ability. I have my reasons for that. I was going to use it against Mullen, but apparently I forgot something. I forgot to equip the, Actually, I don't even think I even had that. No, okay. You want to know what happened? He actually gave me terrible RNG. Because what happened was he was supposed to, he was actually supposed to guard. And when he guarded, I would have had the capabilities of using Heaven and Earth Cut to be able to finish him off to actually prove a point. But I did not have the capabilities of doing that, so I am like a very sad panda. And we already know how much of sad pandas I am I? Yes, I am very, very much sad panda. Anyways, let's go down memory lane, folks. We fought the Gaiatrian, and it was by far the best boss in existence. It was where we met Rep, guys. It's where we met Rep and how good he was of a character. And, like, you know, he managed to defeat the bosses without any issues. It was fantastic. And I'm going to just say, I'm going to stop you right there, buddy, by actually killing you. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. Oh, no. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that's the end of that guy. He will never bother us again. Anyways, I'm not gonna go ahead and end the episode yet. I'm actually going to end the episode when we go towards the save point, because there is a save point after this section here. And if you've managed to use up all your MP for whatever reason, you end up getting yourself a SP potion. Just like the SP potion in the Tower of Temptation, this one is also a very dangerous one. I never got to showcase the Tower of Temptation SP potion where with that, but whatever. Anyways, guys, that's the end of this episode of Grandia. In the next episode, we'll be continuing on with the Gaia, within the Gaia Fortress. I've been CCX. We'll see you guys next time. Laters.